So the day has finally arrived. We're making a start on the other side today. This side's all done, well, all but done. There's a few little bits and bobs. I still need to get through and seam weld it, but I'll wait till I've done all of the car. And then I'll just bash through and seam weld it all in one go, seam seal it all in one go. That's the plan. So I think the job for today, I'm just going to strip this side back, just see just how bad it is. As I've said before, hopefully this side isn't as bad as the other side. But where are we? Yeah, it's not good either though. Nice to see daylight through there on the inside. There's actually holes right through. Pop this outrigger off as well because, well, obviously that needs a bit of attention. Bit of hole in the hole there. Good job by putting a full sill on. I don't know what happened here. I assume somebody's trying to jack it up on this point. Other than that, the floor doesn't look too bad. Same again, obviously sill, same as I had on the other side. I've got to rebuild this piece inside as well. I'm not even worried about that. I'll get all these bits off. The floor looks, as I've said before, the floor looks pretty solid, but I've got a lot to dig out. I mean, look at that, man. Look, you know, just look after your car, people, man. Look, that's disgusting. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot to deal with on this side, but nowhere near as much as the other side. So we'll get on, get the side stripped back and see what we're dealing with. So that's everything off. I've tried wherever I can to take things off carefully rather than just hack them off. But there was a few things, a couple of stupid things I've had to just cut off. Basically, it was no good. They were rotted through, so it was never going to happen. However, the sealer does strike again. This was all padded up in the back corner. Obviously, somebody's added that just to fill up a hole. It was actually holding the back corner together. So, go at this now with a grinder, with a wire wheel on, see what little joys and beauties I can expose. See what I'll get through tonight. I don't know whether to start at the back or the front, or just randomly in the middle for a bit of fun and work my way out. I did the last time, so if I remember rightly on the last one I did, start at the front and work my way back there, and then continued into the back. So I possibly might do that again, because this will clean up quite quickly. I'm not expecting any problems with here. Obviously there is a little bit of issues with there is a few issues with this chassis rail, but nothing I kind of put right. So we'll dig into it and see where we'll get to. Right, I think what I'm going to have to do is probably leave it there for the night because the battery on my drill's gone flat. So what I've been doing is attacking the thick of the under seal with a pretty aggressive wire wheel, which is also, I think I may need to replace that. Pretty aggressive wire wheel, but unfortunately that leaves these horrible like stringy bits, almost look like spider's webs, but they leave it all over the body. So I just go over it with a drill with my little wire wheel on and just sort of finesse it a little bit. So let's have a look, see where we're at. As you can see, this bit of the floor here is solid. I'm happy with this. This is all good. I've got some repairs to do here, here. You can see on the top as well. So that piece there is going to have to wrap round. It's also the same up underneath. All the way along here, so basically that section to there is going to have to be repaired. That didn't look too bad. I tacked it with a wire wheel and I've got a couple of holes in, but I mean that's pretty solid. I should be able to repair that. I've got a lovely little hole in there, but I'll deal with that once I get the outrigger off. But I don't think there's going to be a great deal left of this outrigger once I've removed it, I'll be honest. So I might end up having to remake that. This, as bad as it looks, feels pretty solid. I've had a dig at it with me screwdriver, but you know yourself, time I go at it with a wire wheel, it might be a total different story. You can see what I was on about the daylight up there, but there's been a previous repair done to this piece here anyway, so I might actually, it's hard to see that's solid. So I don't know, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Not so much looking forward to this again. You can see there's a crack all the way up there. All the way up there. So, but it's the same as I did on the other side. Repair to do here on the chassis leg. Again, not massively stressed out about it. This is still the better side, even though it is still rough. I mean, that's just funny. Repair to do under the spring mount, because the spring mounts, obviously you can see I shouldn't be able to get my finger into the chassis through there. And here I've got basically this rear section of chassis to rebuild, but there's a hole there. But other than that, sort of here it's solid. So basically looking at it from there along the back, so it's just a small section of chassis. But on the plus side, this is all pretty solid. I've got a tiny little pinhole up there. Not worried about that again. Rebuild this piece, but again, all this here up to there is solid. But this is going to be, I think this could be a bit of fun to repair this inner panel here. But you know, we've dealt with worse. You know, other than that, the boot floors, I'm happy that the boot floor is good. So the floor itself's good. It's mainly just the structure that I've got to worry about. But yeah, we'll deal with that. I'll come back tomorrow when I've got full charge and we'll get a bit more stripped off, see where we're at. Where do I start? So the wheel disc, the wire disc that I was using kind of got a little bit beyond its sell by, so I had to go and get another one. Unfortunately, as much as I like them ones, I couldn't get another one to match it, so I've had to go for one of these twisted types. Now this is just a fraction more aggressive than I really wanted it to be. However, on the plus side, it has shown up any weak spots that may or may not be in the car. I'm done. I'm done for today. That's it. This is not going quite according to plan. I need to go back and regroup. So, yeah, the words pair comes to mind. So it's going to have to be a full section down here. And the rest of it, I mean, the rest of it's pretty solid. I'm happy enough with the rest of it. However, it's got up here. This is splitting away. Obviously, I've got all this to do, which I knew about already. Like I say, the rest of the chassis leg seems to be quite solid, but I've got this panel here to repair. If you can see the holes in that. There's a few little holes in it a bit. If I do that. See, it's a bit more rotten than I thought. Obviously got this to repair, which again I knew about. This panel, chassis leg, new sill, new inner arches and strengthening panel, which we knew about. The new strengthening panel, which we knew about. I haven't even started in the back yet, but let's say the back, I mean, the back seems pretty solid. What I'm going to do is, let's say I'm going to end it there. I'm going to end it there because you guys don't really want to see me just stripping off sealer for the rest of the video. So that's it, we're going to end it there. What I'll do is, off camera, I'll just carry on stripping. I'll just plod through it over the next couple of days, see where we get to, so you'll know by the next video just what sort of condition it's in. I mean, whatever happens, I'm halfway through it. I'm quite committed now, so I'm going to finish this through. Be stupid to give up now. But yeah, my God, anybody wanting to try this at home, anybody fancying trying this at home, all I would suggest is make sure you've got a bit better condition car to start with, because it is pretty soul destroying when you're just uncovering hole after hole. It's the sealer. The sealer seems to be the killer. That's the stuff that's it just hides a multitude of sins. So just be aware as well. If you're buying a car and someone says it's solid, just have a little bit of forethought that, you know, it might not be as solid under the seal as you think. So I'm going to end it there. Once again, I'd like to thank all the new subscribers, because it's fantastic. You know, it's going places and it's getting us motivated to get this thing done. If you've got any questions or any issues or anything that I've done, anything that you want to know more in detail, just give us a shout, drop a message down below, and I'll do best I can to answer it. Until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.